Hey, what's up YouTube? Dragon Taco 7 here with a deck profile of what is probably going to be the best rogue deck of the format, which of course is Monarchs, as you can see. And the reason why is because I think the support it got in new set is just fantastic. It's, the deck is very consistent at, what it does. It has a lot of power plays, and it really doesn't have very many bad matchups. Um, trap heavy decks or just really aggro fast paced decks, it does really well against both of them. And I finally got all the cards I needed, so I'll just show you the deck. First off, 3 Kai's the Shadow Monarch, the best one. 2 Ryza, 2 Mega Mobius, and then 1 of Mega Ryza. Now I'm only playing 2 Mega Mobius because it's never dead. At the very least it's a water, so I can just discard it with Swap Frog. But Mega Ryza, it does seem 2 tribute monsters do seem clogged now. So it's just a good one of. It's really good, for sending your opponent back essentially 2 turns. If you don't bounce an extra deck monster, but yeah, that's really good. So that's all the Monarchs. I'll put this one on top. For the rest of the tribute monsters, I play, well, really just more one-ofs. 1 Vanity's Fiend, 1 Light and Darkness Dragon, and 1 Majesty's Fiend. Now, let me explain this. Majesty's Fiend is only good against, monster against certain decks. Like I would not side in a second one against trap heavy decks like h.a.t or Geogia, just because I would have to go out of my way to protect this card. It's really good just against Shaddolls or Boujins, stuff that doesn't play match back row. Same with Vanity's Fiend, it's only good against certain decks. And Darkness Dragon, is falling out of favor, just because there's a lot of Lightsworn players at locals. Thanks for Konami for making them really cheap, but Lightsworn milling effect, just drains Lad, so it's really not that good anymore. Frogs, 3 Swap Frog, 3 Treeborn Frog, and the 1 of Rodent Totem. This is the most consistent frog engine. 3, 3, and 1. Then because I did want to get Treeborn into the grave as fast as possible, I did include a 1 of Mathematician. It just adds more consistency to the deck. And if you open up with it, it's really nice if you open up with this instead of Swap Frog, because if you're going first, because this gets you an extra draw. So, that's just amazing, because nobody likes that extra card second player gets. Hand traps, 2 effect whaler, 2 Maxi. This card keeps going in and out. Right now I am liking it. But this could change. I'm really not sure on it. Just have to see how the meta goes. Like right now it's really Shaddolls, and it's all Shaddolls, and against them it's usually just a 1-for-1, but sometimes you can't get that plus. At the very least, it's a threatening roar. Just tell them you can't overextend. Then 3 Battle Faders, of course, you got to play that. 1 Gores, and then only 1 Tragodia. I already stated in a previous video how I don't like Tragodia, just because he's just a beat stick, doesn't really do much, and so I replaced it with the 1 Jack Frost, which is great because it's level 1, so you can go into rank 1s and with Treeborn. But also because it doesn't target, and it just gets over lockdown cards, really. Spells, 3, the Monarchs learn 4. This is the best Monarch support card to come out in a very long time. Probably since Caius. Just because probably the best thing about it is that it doesn't target. You tribute at resolution. I don't know why it's quick play though. I mean, it doesn't really make a difference because you don't have to tribute your own monster. Maybe I guess you could tribute your own tribute opponent's monster for enemy controller, but I don't know, that's just kind of weird. Um, no, that still wouldn't matter. I don't know. But yeah, it's really cool. And this along with enemy controllers. I've had some arguments with Shadow players. They do not trigger. They do not trigger your. Well, not, ignore this. They do not trigger the Shadow cards because you're not tributing. This card does not send them to the grave. It just allows you to substitute as them as tributes. They do not get their sent to the grave effect. So, um, just to, I thought it was common sense, but I've had arguments with Shadow players. So yeah, the two enemy controllers. I don't like 3 just because it only affects face-up monsters. With Shadol's hands and Girgia, I thought it'd be best to play the one soul exchange instead. I mean, giving up your battle phase isn't that uh it won't kill you really. Then spells 2 duality because thanks to these you don't really need to special summon Treeborn every turn. Also, you have Fader and Jack Frost. 1 of Foolish Burial because just another way to get Treeborn in the grave. 1 of Creature Swap, because who doesn't like giving them a 100 attack monster? It's actually 1v games where I give them my Treeborn Frog and then I just attack over it for game. So that's pretty cool. Last card I play is Forbidden Lance because sometimes when you're like facing like one monster with a ton of back row, you're unsure what to hit, and I usually always go for the monster, but this ensures like you get rid of the monster with your Monarchs, and then you're able to push through the back row with the Forbidden Lance. If they have another out to it, then it's fine. You just simplify the game state. And considering Monarchs, take advantage of decks who can't keep generating pluses, you're going to be in a very good position. So anyway, that's the deck YouTube. Rate, comment, subscribe, and yeah, I guess that'll be it. Till next time.